Hello, welcome to another video. Today we're out on the west side of Vancouver Island and we're going to do a little bit of rock hounding. It's pretty windy, so hopefully the audio is okay. We're doing kind of a little bit of an experiment because I find that the rock hounding is better on the east side of the island than on the west. But there are a lot of rocks here. So we're going to have a look and then see if we can maybe find some dalasite and some nice jaspers, maybe some flower stone. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I'll let you know if I find anything. Well, check out the blue on this rock. That's cool. A little bit too big for me to take home, but it's a really pretty color. There are a lot of blue rocks on this beach. Well, so far this beach has been a bust. I've only found one piece of flower stone. But there's a ton of rocks here. And it's kind of disappointing. It's also really cold. So I don't know, we might leave and go somewhere else. We'll see what happens. So the beach turned out to be a bust, just like I thought it might. So we decided to come out here to East Souk Park and do a little walk. And maybe see if we can find some birds. So this is all that's coming up right now. And that's the one we're looking for, the warbling vireo. So we'll keep hiking around and see if we can find it. Okay, so it's somewhere in there. I'll keep walking, see if we can see it. I just saw it, it was way up at a tree. Yay! New bird on my list. Fantastic. So that beach ended up being a bust. I only came home with 2 rocks. This one has a little bit of jasper in it and some quartz. So it's quite fractured, but I'll throw it in the tumbler. And then this chunk of flower stone. And for some reason, the beaches on the west side of the island aren't as good. And I don't know why, because like the beach we went to yesterday had a ton of rocks on it. But I didn't see any dalasite, maybe 1 jasper, and that was it. So definitely going onto the east side of the island is a lot better, especially as you head up towards the mid-island. That's where you're going to find lots of dalasite. But since I didn't find too much yesterday, I thought I'd share some of my recent tumbles. This is Laurel Stone. It lost a fair amount of mass in the tumbler, but it did take a shine, and it looks pretty cool. And I did up some chunks of Montana moss agate, and they turned out really well. Nice and shiny. I just love MMAs. They're so pretty. Look at all the specklies. So nice. Love it. And I have a whole bunch of Galicite that I've just gotten out of the tumbler. These actually took quite a nice shine. And this big one's quite nice. Lots of great pattern in it. Pretty, pretty. So all of these ones that I'm showing you now are all up for sale on my Etsy, if anybody's interested. They're really pretty. And this one is my favorite one. It is not for sale. I'm going to be keeping this one. I don't usually find ones that have such a tiny pattern on them. So this one's quite unique and I really, really like it. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I've also put up some tumbled petrified wood and some prairie agates as a lot for sale on my Etsy as well, if anybody's interested in that. And some little jaspers. So yeah, even though that beach was a bust, the day ended up being okay because we went out to East Suit Park and I was able to add a bird to my list. So it wasn't a total loss. And hopefully as the weather gets better, I'll be able to start going out and doing more rock hounding. I've been like super busy lately. But hopefully I'll be able to post more videos as the summer goes on, hopefully. And I also did up my first dino bone cap, which is pretty cool. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.